Jetzt kommen wir damit zur, ich glaube, 8. Folge von Heavy. Ich habe keine Ahnung. Wie ihr seht, ich bin schon mal knackige 600 Meter gerannt. Wurde dabei zwar mal angegriffen, aber nichts, wovon ich nicht fertig geworden bin. Bin aber weggerannt. Because I have one Ziel. One target to get to this bridge. To get to the chopper. Ach, lass mich mal jetzt hier die Markierung wegmachen. So. Zur Salamanca-Brücke müssen wir. Die wurde jetzt fest verschlossen und alles, wie man hier sieht. An die kann ich mich sogar erinnern. Also im Speedrun habe ich sie nur für so ein paar Sekunden gesehen. Da ist dann irgendwie auch wieder so rechts vorbeigejumpt und alles. Okay. Wir speichern nur mal ganz kurz. Das redet dich an Bobby vorbei. Hi.
Lovely day for it. Unfortunately, the bridge is not open at this time. It was working just a minute ago, but the door is broken again. You'll have to wait until it's up again.
Do you ever let anybody in?
Oh, yes. There's someone in there now.
And in the past month?
Hell, in the past month. Ah! There's a chap in there right now.
You don't really want anyone back from the Garden District, do you?
Hell, my wastrel friend. No one goes off their joy, can actually take joy. I mean, would you? Everybody feels better if that door stays broken. You, us, everybody.
Well, Constable Wright, I suppose now I can tell Central why the bridge keeps breaking down.
Central?
Ever seen one of these?
Oh, bugger me. You're not some sort of undercover bridge inspector?
This device detects structural irregularities using shortwave radar. But I don't think it will show me the real problem. Will it, Constable Wright?
Look, sir, you can fix that door, but them wastrels still ain't gonna take that joy. It makes them see eyes everywhere.
That's not for you to decide, is it?
No, sir. The maintenance hatch is that way, sir. I'd be grateful if you forgot this conversation ever happened.
Maybe I will, maybe I won't.
Ja. Schlechte Wache, wenn wir sie also.
Oh, bugger. If I really was from Central, I'd have the card, wouldn't I? There is another way, though, isn't there?
Ist doch nie was drin.
Please take a number and sit down.
There's nobody else here.
Please take a number and sit down.
Ah. Celebrations planned for Joy Anniversary.
Number 2.
Oh,
Now
das
serving
bin
number
ich.
2. Welcome to the Rehabilitation Center.
Actually, I'm just a sort of undercover bridge inspector from Central. See this device? It detects structural...
Then you should have no trouble passing the test, should you? Please head through the door there and begin your rehabilitation.
Okay. Was soll schon schief gehen? Wird betreten. Meint man nicht.
Please deposit your personal belongings into this box, retaining only your clothes. Please continue to the decontamination room.
Sieht lecker aus.
Please discard your clothes. Don't worry, you will be provided with new, proper clothes after decontamination.
Okay, hier.
Now, if I was Percy, I'd just go promenading about, wondering why everyone was staring. He never did quite grasp what's so important about wearing clothes. Wine, still and wine. God to make thee mighty, make thee mightier yet. God to make thee mighty, make thee mightier yet.
Congratulations, you have been decontaminated. Please proceed to the next room and obtain fresh, new, proper, clean clothes.
I hope she's not watching and judging.
Ja. Wie hübsch.
Don't you look wonderful? Please proceed to the next room.
Aber hier ist auch die Kleidung an. Ja.
In case there is any residual odor of the garden district on you, please enjoy this refreshing scent of country flowers.
Is that licorice? Why licorice?
Get ready for the most important moment in your rehabilitation. Please take your favorite flavor of joy. Vanilla, chocolate, or strawberry.
Oh, I must insist that you not traverse the beams of the joy detector without taking your joy, sir.
Oh, damn it! They were serious about taking my joy, weren't they?
Ich habe aber kein Joy, oder doch? Habe ich Joy im Winter? Sagt mal. Scheint nicht so zu sein, das ist ziemlich leer. Wird doch sicherlich irgendwo ein paar Drogen rumliegen, oder? Hey. Don't look at me. Es ist nie zu spät für eine glückliche Vergangenheit. Freunde nehmen. Ja. Freunde macht dich glücklich, aber achte darauf, nicht zu viel zu nehmen. Die Freundesanzeige hilft dir, den Überblick über deine Freunde ein Experiment zu bewahren. Wenn sich die Freundesanzeige füllt, hast du eine Überdosis genommen und du leidest Strafen für Kampffertigung und Anpassung. Bist du Überdosis abgelöst. Wenn du mehr Freunde nimmst, wird dir eine Gedächtnisverlustanzeige bei der Freundesanzeige auffallen. Diese Anzeige gibt deinen Gedächtnisverlust an, wenn du zu oft Freude genommen hast. Wenn die Anzeige voll ist, stürzt du ab und leidest unter schlimmen Strafen. Deswegen solltest du deine Freude strategisch nutzen und nur wenn es notwendig ist.
Snug as a bug on a drug.
Please head into the theater and take a seat. Excellent. Sit tight and enjoy the show.
And now it's time for the Uncle Jack Etiquette Minute. You may be wondering, how can I fit in better in Hamlin Village? Well, it's easy. To get along, go along. If someone tells you it's a lovely day, agree with them. Because of course, it's always a lovely day in Hamlin Village, so don't be afraid of talking to people first. They'll appreciate it. Now, I'm assuming, of course, that you're decently dressed. Huh? Clothes make the man, eh? Indeed, naked people have almost no influence at all in society. And And don't dress in rags either, or people might think you're a wastrel. Now, what should you do if people are staring at you? Maybe they're asking you if you remember to take your joy. Who cares? Just pop another, and they'll congratulate you and go on about their day. And if things seem to be getting a bit hectic, remember, you can always sit on a bench, relax, and open the Hamlin au Courant. Take a load off. No one will bother you when you're sitting on a bench. Unless you've made them very angry. Well, or, I don't know, watch Jack Worthing on television. I hear he's very good. Well, I'm afraid we've come to the end of our time. Tune in tomorrow for another Etiquette Minute with Jack Worthing. That's me.
Isn't Uncle Jack wonderful? Now, please proceed to the 3rd floor, where you will be tested on what you've just relearned.
Was? Ich liebe, wie er seine Hand bewegt. So ganz gechillt.
Just a friendly reminder. Uncle Jack don't mention it, but a word to the wise. Proper decent people don't like people what is running, jumping, crouching, spying, sneaking, breaking or entering. Such like behaviours is what we associate with downers. Avoid them. Can't have disagreements.
Okay.
Welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave, the game where you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
Oh, for heaven's sake, they can't be serious.
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington, Wales. Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
Lionel Cashier. Glad he's still around.
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like I do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not. C. The eyes! The eyes!
Können wir sehen, was er drückt? Mist, dass ich sehen können.
Yes, that's right. It never hurts to say hello to people. Player 2, I'm afraid the eyes was not the right answer. Mrs. Browning, what would you like to know?
If you realise you're wearing rags, should you A. Pop a joy, B. Put on proper clothes for God's sake, and why not pop a joy, C. Why does everything have eyes?
Ich muss dafür mal kurz einen Clip machen, sorry, ich finde es einfach zu geil.
That's right, Player 1. Just popping a joy is not always enough. We do have standards, you know. Player 2. I'm afraid everything does not actually have eyes. Jack Constable. Constable, your question?
Right. Well, here's my interrogative. If I see you running, jumping about, or crouching in the shadows, what will I likely do? A. Tell you to stop your rotten shenanigans before I smash you in the face. B. Run and jump and play myself. C. Oh God, the eyes.
Komm, drück C.
Player 1, that's exactly right. If you need to get somewhere, don't lurk about like a rotten downer, or run like you're fleeing the scene, or jump about. No need to be in a hurry in Hamlin Village. Player 2, do try to pay attention. We want you to succeed. Mrs. Sackville, your question, please.
If you want to make friends with me, should you A. Give me flowers, B. Talk about old times, C. Stop staring at me, why is everything staring?
Sowohl B und C ist falsch, also.
What happens when you take too much joy? A. You can't find your own house. B. Who cares? C. Please God, make them stop staring.
Er hat auf C gedrückt.
That's right. Clear one. It hardly matters. You might lose a few hours, but sooner or later, you'll find yourself on a bench. No worse for the wear. Oh, clear two. Today is just not your day, is it? But you can always come back for a seventh try. And that concludes this episode of Oh Behave. I hope you made it to the village. If you didn't, remember, we're always happy to give you another shot if you're willing to behave like a decent citizen. Of course we are. Here in Hamlin Village, we're always happy.
Well, that's a relief.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's time to play Oh Behave, the game where
Okay.
you show that you're ready to come back to Hamlin Village and behave like a proper, decent citizen.
What the hell? I passed the test. Oh, for heaven's sake, I'm not going to do this again. How do I get out of here?
Are you ready to behave? Now, our 5 guest questioners are going to ask you 1 question each. All you have to do is show us that you understand how to behave yourself in Wellington Wells. Mr. Cashier, what question do you have for our prodigal son or daughter?
If you want to fit in, you should. A. Say hello to everyone you meet, like how you do. B. Visit people's houses, whether they're there or not.
Kann ich bei Ihnen auftreten?
C. The eyes! The eyes!
Ich will nur gerne wissen, was sie jetzt sagt.
Oh dear, no. Player 1, that's not the answer we're looking for. Player 2, I'm afraid the eyes was not the right answer. Mrs. Brown, what would you like to know?
If you realise you're wearing rags, should you A. Pop a joy, B. Put on proper clothes for God's sake, and why not pop a joy?
Tatsächlich, man hat ja noch Hunger die ganze Zeit, das ist halt auch immer tragisch. Deswegen trinken wir hier mal kurz einen Tee. Einen wunderschönen Tee. So ein Apfel, ja. So. Habe ich jetzt alles im Inventar wieder, oder? Da möchte ich doch gerne meine Sachen wieder haben. Ja, die brauche ich ja gar nicht so. Fällungsdinger kann ich hier drinnen lassen. Ja, dann Quatsch auch. Hängen wir mal alles hier ab. So. Inventar auch gleich die Hälfte wieder verkleinert. Hallo. Sir, die Tür klemmt.
May I express my delight that you passed the examination, sir? We've not had as many as we'd hoped, sir. Not as many at all. And yet, they say the unexamined life is not worth living. Well, sir, welcome back. Oh, and in case your rustication has been of long duration, please bear in mind there is now a nocturnal curfew. Best be indoors after nightfall,
Wisst
sir.
das mit dem blauen?
If I want him to bugger off, I bet a nice bottle of scotch would help.
Isn't this wonderful?
Oh, I can't remember the last time someone
Lovely day for it.
through. What a lovely day to
civilization.
Lovely day for it.
Lovely day for it.
Danke, danke.
So from here, I've got to get to St. George's home and then into the parade. Except that I need a letter of transit to get into the parade, like the one I left on my desk in the parade. How do I get a new one? Wait, the old government printing office was on Maidenholm. Maybe I can break in and steal some blanks.
Eine Druckerei der Region einbrechen. Okay. Da, 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 da. What a beautiful day. Du, dum, du, dum.
Odd. Why are there peepers patrolling the park? I should snoop around a bit.
Die Kiste.
A joy detector. I better take my joy.
Ach, der hält ja noch lange. Das Lästige ist halt, ich darf nicht rennen.
What's going on there? The bobbies won't like it if I get too close to that. Unless I look like a council worker, I suppose.
Hey, mein Freund.
I wouldn't get too close to that. You're liable to get quite a shock.
What's gone wrong here, Constable?
What's gone wrong, sir, is a complete lack of preventative maintenance. Council workers don't test the poppers anymore. They don't even see them until something electronic goes tits up. Just lucky one of the lads wasn't in there when it decided to become a spanker.
So you're waiting for a council worker?
I'm not holding my breath. I hope one comes soon because I got places to be.
I wonder how I can get a boiler suit.
Eigentlich hört sich das gar nicht mehr so schlecht an. Ein Blowmann. Naja, da werde ich noch warten. Ich mache das mit dem Blaumann lieber zuerst. Gut, ich habe jetzt gehofft, dass mir jetzt hier irgendwas markiert wird. Okay. Oh, sorry. Dann sehen wir uns in der nächsten Folge und somit auf Wiedersehen.